Fox News is reporting that Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner are both devastated, and this is what their sources have to say. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button. It's daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video. So, Travis Scott is still reeling in the aftermath of the tragedy. And now a source is speaking out through this entire situation, basically relaying what they're both thinking. Kylie has been devastated by the tragedy, at Astroworld, and has been doing everything she can to support Travis in all of the emotions he's dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Throughout the investigation, Scott, whose real name is Jackie Beaumont Webster, has been in a state of shock as he remains involved with ongoing efforts to stay in communication with the families of those affected by the incident. Fox News Digital is told that Scott carries a deep love for his fans. As his meteoric rise to superstardom didn't happen without the support they've thrown him. Kylie knows how much performing and getting in front of his fans means to Travis, so to see him in a constant state of shock as the news and lawsuits continue to pile up is very difficult for both Kylie and Travis, and they're dealing with it in a very bad way, the insider relayed. For such an unprecedented outcome, they're handling it as the best they can, the source continues. Kylie understands that the situation is much bigger than anything she could have ever imagined, especially with so much loss of life. And she and Travis are doing everything they can to be present for each other and all of those who were impacted by the events of Astroworld. A memorial for the Astroworld 10 has since been set up for November the 9th. This was a rep for Scott. They've also told Fox News that they are actively exploring routes of connections to the family, and that over last week Travis and his team have been actively exploring how they can help the families, and that he is distraught completely and wishes to share his condolences. So these particular sources and reps are both from Travis Scott's team and I believe Kylie's team, and they've reached out to Fox News. I don't know why Fox News, but okay. And they both just seem to be devastated, and that Kylie is just trying to deal with the situation, and they're both dealing with it far worse, and that they're both just very much in distraught and in a state of shock. So, that is probably the latest update of what they're both feeling, and perhaps that is why there's been silence from their camps for the last week since the event took place. And I think that's just probably what it is, that maybe he is in a state of shock. And it's hard for me to swallow that pill that one would be in a state of shock, considering everything that I've discussed throughout this week about his past. I'm not going to go through everything again because we already know about it. This video is about the new update here, but it's hard for me to swallow that pill that he's in some state of shock and is confused and doesn't know what to do, and that Kylie is trying to help him and they're both distraught. It's just hard for me to buy that. In all honesty, personally speaking, you guys may buy it, you guys might not buy it, but I think given his past, I don't see one being in a state of shock. Rather, one would be jubilant. Unfortunately, as bad as that saying, what I'm saying, one would be jubilant knowing this would happen, considering the past. And guys, there's even more footage being released of previous concerts, and I'm debating whether I should even put that into a video one day and speak about it, because there's even more stuff where he's telling fans to do stuff. And yeah, absolute mess. Let me know your thoughts are, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another quick fire video.